Good morning, everyone. Today we'll be seeing about ART. What is ART? ART stands for Atraumatic Restorative Treatment. Atraumatic restorative treatment is nothing but you remove the caries part of the tooth atraumatically, that is without much harming the tooth structure, and restoring the prepared cavity with an adhesive filling material. It is based on removing the decalcified tooth structure using only hand instruments and restoring the tooth with some adhesive filling material. It is a minimally invasive approach in order to prevent the dental caries, or if the caries has already occurred, we try to stop its further progression. ART was introduced by Dutch inventor of South Africa in 1996. The basic principles of atraumatic restorative treatment are minimal intervention and invasion, minimal cavity preparation, then removing the carious structures of the tooth using only hand instruments and restoring the prepared cavity with adhesive restorative material. These are the basic principles that causes the success of atraumatic restorative treatment. These are the few hand instruments that are easily and commonly available in any dental setup. The instruments are filling instrument, ball varnisher, round condenser, spoon excavator and enamel hatchet. These are few of the hand instruments that are used in the atraumatic restorative treatment technique. The main reason behind the use of hand instruments in ART are the use of biological approach, which requires the minimum cavity preparation to conserve the tooth structure. It is cost effective. The limitation of pain that reduces the requirement of local anesthesia for the patient, and also the reducing the chances of cross infection. The list of materials or the instruments you require for ART procedure are: first is diagnostic set of instruments, that is mouth mirror, tweezer, then is a spoon excavator for removing the soft and carious part of the tooth, the dental hatchet to remove the unsupported enamel, carver for removing the excess of restorative material, mixing pad and agate spatula for mixing the cement, cotton rolls and pallets for maintaining a isolated environment for moisture control, petroleum jelly, plastic strips, wedges and glass ionomer cement. The main reason behind using glass ionomer cement in ART is that it bonds chemically to the tooth structure, both to the enamel as well as to the dentine. Also, it has the main advantage that it releases fluoride ions that helps in the remineralization of the decalcified part of the tooth. Also, GIC has anti-keratinogenic effect. It is similar to the hard tissues of the tooth. It is biocompatible and it is non-irritating to the oral soft tissues. The indications behind ART are: it can be done only in small cavities that involve either enamel or dentine. The cavities should be accessible to hand instruments. Also, in cases of public health programs in remote areas where it's not possible for us to take the full mobile dental band with eroder and compressor. So in such cases, we go for screening and then we go for ART procedure for initial caries lesions to protect the tooth from further caries progression. The contraindications of ART are simple. As we have seen, ART can be done only in the caries lesions that involve enamel and dentine. So the contraindications are where the extension of caries has gone to the pulp. So it can be in cases of swelling, abscess or fistula in the cariously involved tooth. Next, whenever there is a history of pain, in such cases we cannot do ART technique. Next contraindication is whenever there is a pulpal involvement or the pulp is exposed for a particular tooth, either it can be iatrogenically or because of any carious lesion. Next, cases of pulp and periapical diseases like chronic irreversible or reversible pulpitis, chronic abscess, then cavities that are inaccessible to hand instruments. In such cases also we cannot do ART. Next we'll see about the procedures or the steps involved in ART. First, a proper good working environment is necessary. So we need to have a perfect and comfortable operator position and the patient position. This is very important in order to prevent any stress or strain to the practitioner as well as to the patient. Next is maintain a hygienic and good infection control by proper sterilization of instruments and avoid any cross infection between patients. Next is arrangement of all hand instruments that is required for the procedure, followed by removal of caries using hand instrument either with enamel hatchet or the spoon excavator. Once you have removed the caries, you need to mix the cement and maintain a isolation in the patient's mouth, then followed by restoration of the prepared cavity using the adhesive material. See, this picture shows the step-by-step technique for atraumatic restorative treatment. First, we need to isolate the tooth using cotton rolls, followed by removal of carious lesions using either enamel hatchet or spoon excavator or a combination of both. Then we need to use cellophane strips or stainless steel bands to contour the tooth and give a good margin for the restoration. Wedges are used in the interproximal areas if required. Then you need to mix the cement and add the restorative material to the prepared cavity. Once the restoration is done, you need to apply Vaseline to the finger and then press the restorative material onto the tooth surface so that the restorative material spreads all over the cavity prepared and to the fissure areas. Next, you ask the patient to bite in order to check for high points. This can be done by the use of articulating papers. Isolation is the first step. The cotton rolls are very effective and a good agent. The first step is isolation. Isolation can be done by using either cotton rolls or cotton pallet. They are good and effective at absorbing the saliva and other moisture content, protecting the cavity. This helps in good working environment and also helps in sticking of the restorative material to the tooth structure. Once isolation is done, you need to remove the decalcified structures of the tooth. That can be done either by using enamel hatchet or the spoon excavator. Once the cavity is prepared, you need to clean the prepared cavity in order to increase the bonding of glass enamel cement to the tooth structure. This cleaning of the cavity can be done by using 10% polyacrylic acid. This is available as the liquid bottle that is supplied with the GIC cement. This acts as dentin conditioner. The powdered part that is available in glass enamel cement box that contains silica, calcium fluoride and aluminium oxide, and the liquid part contains polyacrylic acid in the concentration of 10%. The glass enamel cement that is used in ART technique is the type 9 glass enamel cement. Here the mixing is in the ratio of 3:1, that is 3 parts of powder you take and then 1 part of liquid. 75% of the powder and 25% of liquid will give you the best consistency and best result in restoring the prepared cavity. Next step is restoring the prepared cavity. First, with a gloved hand, you need to apply petroleum jelly to the index finger so that the GIC doesn't stick to the gloves. Next, press the soft restorative material that you have mixed onto the cavity and the fissures. Press it firmly so that it spreads uniformly to the prepared cavity and the prepared fissures, right? Now the excess amount of GIC will flow out. So what you will do is take a carver and remove the excess material. Next, cover the restorative material with a petroleum jelly, that is Vaseline, that is easily available. Once you have applied petroleum jelly, ask the patient to bite so that any high points if available. Right now the cement is not set properly, so that the high points will be removed by itself by the occlusal forces of the patient. Next, ask the patient not to eat or drink anything for at least 1 hour. Why is petroleum jelly used? Petroleum jelly is used in order to protect the restorative material from moisture contamination. That is, if enough of the water is absorbed by the restorative material, it will swell up, imbibe water. Hence, we need to protect it from imbibition. Also, if enough of the water is lost by the restorative material, it will undergo shrinkage and lead to microleakage formation. Hence, we need to provide it from moisture contamination either by taking up enough water or losing enough water. That's why we used petroleum jelly. Also, petroleum jelly is used to protect our hands or gloves, that is to prevent the sticking of glass enamel cement to the gloved hand. Moving on to the advantages of ART technique. The main advantage is that it is a biological approach that requires minimum of the instruments and minimum of cavity preparation. Hence, we conserve a lot of sound tooth structure. It is a painless technique, no need of any LA. The infection control is good. It is cost effective, that is, it is very economic as no rotary instruments are required, and there is ease to operate. This technique can be done in remote areas where there are no dental clinics or no mobile vans with proper compressor or restorative rotary instruments. Hence, in such cases, ART can be done in order to prevent the caries progression. Along with advantages, we have few disadvantages for ART, like failed or defective restorations. Defective restorations in the sense it can be either completely missed restorative material or broken away or fractured restoration or worn away restorations. Also, there are few cases that shows the development of secondary caries in ART prepared and restored tooth. Hence, to conclude, there are no magic bullet that can solve problems related to dental caries. And ART concept holds many tests. Hence, to conclude, there are no magic bullets that can solve all the problems related to dental caries. The ART concept holds many advantages. The mechanics needed for ART does not depend on any complicated instruments or procedure. Rather, the use of sufficiently and easily available instruments and less time and less pain to the patient. They are not only more durable and cheaper to buy, but also significantly reduces the risk of cross infections. ART is painless, hence no need of any local anesthesia. The dentist is no longer seen as an inflictor of pain. So it's all in all a win situation, especially in cases where the treatment for proper cavity preparation and restoration is not possible. ART is a boon where we can remove the carious part and restore the tooth and hence stop the further spread of carious lesions. Thank you.